Hello everyone, it's been a while, but I'm back with some more Black Box NES action. Just adjust the old mic, there we go. Today I'm looking at one of the oddest, but I think one of the coolest games in the Black Box series. This is Clu Clu Land. Doesn't get a lot of praise, but I really like it. I think it's cool. So this is a game where you play as a balloon-like figure, and your job is to uncover coins in this pattern. And as the levels ends, oops, and you can't fall in that hole. As the levels go on, every level has a different pattern of coins. So you can think about it almost like an early form of Picross, a little bit. That's the way I think about it. There are bad sea urchins that try and get in your way and stop you. You can defeat them. I often forget that I can, just with that, and then you push it against the wall, Pingo style. To me, this has more legs than your average kind of top-down maze game, just because of the variety of the patterns. I think it's really cool. Another thing that's neat is that the sea urchins can't go under the they can't go through the coins. Now, you are under a time limit here, and I've not been playing real well, so may not be able to make this first level happen the first time, but I will try again. Oops. According to Wikipedia and other sources online, I'm sure. Yeah, I ran out of time. This was the second game released for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The first one being Baseball, or maybe it's the Famicom. I'm almost certain. I don't know. Don't go by what I say. This was a very early release, though. This is an '85 release. I think there were probably several. Nintendo didn't keep great records about its North American release dates, apart from the year in those early years, just because it was marketed more as a toy, and toy things were just not kept with regularity. Here we go. This was, I just randomly came upon this game because my best friend growing up, her family owned it, and somehow I ended up with it. I might have borrowed it and never given it back. If that's the case, I'm sorry, Amber. I had it for a long time after that. So as you can see, this pattern is totally different than the first pattern. So it introduces, a bit of randomness. It's I guess, an early form of procedural generation, although it's not really procedurally generated. I'm sure there's a set number of maps. So close. I think this last thing right here is the last one I have to do. No, it's not. There we go. So yeah, that's the first level. So even the early NES games, I always felt had a certain polish to them that you didn't see in some of the contemporary systems. Even a simple maze game like this, the way that the smoothness of the animation, so as you can see, with each new level, your guy becomes more and more quick, which makes him more difficult. This is kind of a mappy-like trampoline system too, which I like. I'm sure that there are top-down maze games. This game combines the, I guess, the picture-making of Picross with Ladybug-like mechanics. I really like it. Your guy kind of looks like Lolo, like a red Lolo. Let's do it again. As far as I know, this was not released on any other platforms in the United States. Although sometimes these games did get MSX releases and things in Japan. Oh. I feel like I need to play more offensively. Okay. Oh. That's good. Hope I don't. Oh shoot, I could have finished it right there. So let me give you a little tour of the box here. Here's my Clu Clu Land box. This is an original. It's another game that has the hang tab on the back. Let's see if I can pause this. I can. This is from the Action series, as you can see from the big thing on the top, or on the screen there. The back of the book gives you a little bit of the background. It says, the evil sea urchin has hidden all the gold in Clu Clu Land in an underground mystery maze. It's up to you to find the gold before time runs out. But beware, the sea urchin will do everything in his power to stop you. He'll set up traps to trick you, like inviting you into his house where you'll be swallowed alive. I don't remember that. Or bounce you against the rubber trap and land you flat on your back. But if you or you and a friend can control the sea urchin by stunning him with electric shock waves, you might just find out where he's hidden the gold and move on to an exciting bonus round. So I'm hoping that I can beat this second stage and get to that bonus round. Inside here, and this is one of these, you can also tell that it's an original because it was never shrink wrapped. It has, well, I guess it might have been, but it has a Nintendo sticker up on the top too, that circular sticker. It's the only thing that was sealing it originally. And inside we have the instruction book. And I always like to page through here just to see if there's any codes or anybody wrote anything in here. I don't see anything. Just scoring. Oh, they have all the patterns here. That's handy. So you can, once you're familiar with the game, you can see, you know, I guess there's 4 different possibilities for each stage, each colored stage. Yeah, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. I guess your main character, his name is Bubbles. And then we have this poster, which I didn't realize this was in here. I haven't looked inside any of these games in at least 10 years, or in some cases maybe ever. But we have probably the most famous Nintendo poster of all time. This is the Nintendo game plan. Now you're playing with power. I got the Rob down there. I may frame that. That is a sweet poster. So we'll keep that out for right now. Put it right behind my head. Maybe not. All right. And of course, you've got the little bit of styrofoam in there. All right. Okay, back to the game. I like the fact that you can circle around the black hole as long as you don't end in it. Oh. Man, I am not the best at this one. Almost there, I think. Not sure what that is. All right. See if I made it to the bonus stage yet. Nope. Like this jaunty tune that plays too. Ah, right into the black hole. Give this one more go. New high score, though. I'm pretty happy about that. This is also the debut of me finally figuring out how to make this PS4 controller interface with Windows. Had to download a special program because Sony hasn't provided the drivers, I guess, officially for Windows yet. But the PS4 controller is super comfortable, and it's got a great D-pad, so it ticks all the buttons for retro gaming. That's what I like, when I can get rid of the bad guy and pick up some great coin action there. Oh, look at it. Oh! It's so close to getting a double. Nope, another rubber trap. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Come on. Yeah, one thing away. I just hate it when I can play so far on one life, and then when I get to the, and then sometimes just one hit and you're immediately dead. But that's the way it goes with these kinds of games. May have a good shot at breaking my score record. Right into the black hole. Oh. No extra. Hey, new high score. Oh, man, I was so close. I think that was the last, that one down there at the bottom. No, I still had two more. I see it now. All right, well, we call that a new high score for Team Boat, so I'm happy about that. Let's see if there is, yeah, save my state there. Just in case I ever want to play again, I'll be able to save my high score, the beauty of emulation. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed this edition of Amigos Plays NES Black Box. Stay tuned next time, and we'll pick another game out of my collection. Have a good one, everybody. Till next time. Adios.